shout out to little bro, because he's really the one that set the whole thing off. Like, he's the one that took the leap of faith and really kind of
when I got into the studio, it was like the end of my senior year. Linked up with Waverly, you know, we just been putting in some crazy work. I've got over like 100. Nah, I'm not even gonna say nothing, but I got a big vault. It just,
you know, you got that stereotype of, oh, you either gonna play ball or you're gonna rap, and it's like, you know, once you get the naysayers out the way and the downplayers out the way, you really start to look like, why can't it be us?
I would love, niggas say they got a figure four, how you go figure, bro? Niggas say they got like 6 figures, I got like triggers though. Niggas couldn't slide with me, they was never slime with me. I gotta watch all these niggas cause they ain't on time with me.
I'm just trying to get a piece, break down all the peas, yeah. Roll up all the trees, yeah. Smoking all the leaves, yeah. Bitch, you wanna play them games, then you gotta leave, yeah. I've been outside with the thieves, I've been outside with the gang. Rolling loud, we do our thing, I'm a star, yeah. I'm a star, yeah. We go hard, yeah. Break the broad, yeah.
Woo! She was talking about Rover Gang.
Alright, boys. Ready, bro?
Yeah, you do the intro.
Alright, boys, welcome back to another video. Today we got some special guests on the pod. What's your name, bro? How do you want to get introduced?
Xavier, baby.
Hell yeah.
Alter egos, Kingpri.
Hell yeah. And the boy Zach.
You already know the nigga Richhart up in here.
Hell yeah, we're gonna do a dope ass pod today.
Yes sir, yes sir.
We ready. What y'all got for us, man? We ready.
We got hella shit for you guys.
Pop up the code.
Oh damn, you about to hop right in, huh?
Oh, yeah, y'all ready, bro.
I know. I seen your post on Facebook about the Cowboys, bro. So I purposely went.
I know. I seen it.
That's some real
Hey, it's big Baltimore all day, big flocking, baby. What are you talking about,
I
bro?
don't even be watching no more, bro.
Yeah, shit. Y'all haven't won those since the 90s.
Yeah, sure.
Ain't none of us was even alive, bro.
Yeah, you're right. My new team is Kansas City.
Damn. That's Seattle, but you know, we stick to a team. Kansas City is the easy choice, bro. That's kind of foul, bro.
Yeah, it's a crazy
that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but you know,
bro.
we'll let you live today. We'll let you live.
Choose who's winning, you know.
Oh, bro, you sound like a female homie out there.
That's wicked.
I don't even watch football like that, bro. I don't got a team. Who should I go for?
Kansas City.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's an easy choice, but you know.
They've been winning.
Yeah, with Mahomes.
Been winning, been sinning. They just been doing it all.
So what's up, bro? Like, when'd you start doing this shit?
Really, I mean, if we gonna like just start it off, like, shout out to little bro, because he's really the one that set the whole thing off. Like, he's the one that took the leap of faith and really kind of set it off. I mean, for the last, like, I'd say for the last year, you know, I've been writing stuff up, and then, you know, he introduced me to his producer, you know, Wave, shout out Wave.
Shout out Wave Lee.
Yeah,
Shout out Wave Lee.
He's taking the thinking out of it. We just go in there and we just put down, and he does the artist part of the whole thing. I mean, we're artists too, but Wave just takes it to a different level. But I've been, you know, answer your question, I say within the last year and a half, I've been really working on stuff, trying to get to this point where I'm feeling that where I'm at right now.
Hell yeah. When'd you start, bro?
Bro, I actually started. I've been rapping. Don't think I just barely started rapping, but I've been rapping since I was a kid. I remember when bro used to tell me to shut up all the time because I wasn't making any sense.
We was living over there in Section 8, and it was like we was living in this small ass room together. And every day after school, I'm coming home. I used to be a crash out at school, coming home at 4 o'clock from detention and shit. Coming home, my little brother's in the room. I'm like, Zachary, what are you saying?
Just hating.
You know what I mean?
Just
like,
hating.
I mean, look where it took him though. We here now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But I really got into, when I got into the studio, it was like the end of my senior year. Linked up with Waverly, you know, we just been putting in some crazy work. I've got over like 100. Nah, I'm not even gonna say nothing. But I got a big vault. It just I got something like that. Just, you know, it's time to start producing, putting it out. You know, we've been putting in so much work. It's, you know, the work's gonna show eventually. You know, it's time.
Y'all gonna drop an album together soon?
So I mean,
y'all want an album? Hey, that's the question. Y'all want an album from Kingpri and Richhart? We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Definitely do it. I mean, just kind of shout out. You know, EP coming out on the 26th of next month. That's that's gonna be my first project. So, you know, I've been putting a lot of snippets out. I don't know if everybody's been watching them. If you have, God bless your soul. If you haven't, then be on standby for now. You know what I mean? But it's coming. You know, and Zachary, you know, like I said, my brother's been helping me write, and we've been writing together. I've been writing a lot of my own stuff. We got a good team behind us. Like I said, Wave, Ayel, Chance, I mean, I got good people around, me, and he's got good people around him, Francis, Elias, like good friends, good people.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just up, you know
Real
what I mean? It's up.
motherfuckers.
So yeah, it's October 26th.
That's dope. How many tracks?
The EP's gonna probably have. We're still kind of tossing it up. I mean, we gotta. Usually want to do 5-7 songs on the EP. A lot of the songs are good right now. It's tough. I'd say max seven.
Yeah, because the
You know,
EPs
give
ain't that long.
yeah, give them a little sample size of what we got. Really just leave them wanting more. That's really what the goal is with that, and just kind of do something with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You gonna drop the name for it?
Yeah, Stardom.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what. Yeah, first album gonna be called Stardom. First EP is gonna be called Stardom.
That's dope.
Yep.
Hell yeah, bro.
Appreciate you.
Where's the studio at?
Ooh,
Where
bro.
did you guys start the studio? First studio.
I mean, for me personally, just like I said, shout out Wave. Like, can't say that enough. Really, I mean, it's really gonna be a homegrown product.
Yeah.
You know, I really think like you sit down and I mean, just we got clicked up in the stew last week. It was like magic. You know, you got me and my brother. We from the O. You know, obviously, but you got my boy Chance from Congo. You got my boy IL. He's from Harlem. You know, we're bringing in different styles and different flows to it. You know, and just having all that talent in the stew. Like I said, Lil Bro put it down. I'll put it down. The homies that we bring it through, they putting it down. We got a group. We don't got a name yet, but we got a group. We got a clique, and there's nothing that we can't do at this. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of different flows in there and a lot of different interjecting pieces.
Before we get too far off, I actually got an EP dropping on 30th this month.
Hell yeah. Right for that.
Stay tuned. You know. God bless. We might get a little snippets during this podcast. You never know. We might fuck around. Y'all might hear some shit, but dropping on 30th.
Drop a snippet at the end, bro.
Snippet at the end. Just stay tuned. And the EP is gonna be called "If You Don't Go." So if you don't motherfucking go listen to that shit, you're missing out. But we turn it up. To be honest, it's just been a great feeling to make music, to be able to make music. Not really try hard too much. I pride myself on when I hit that studio, I'm just locked in, and I'm not the type of person that to stray away from different ideas. Me and Waverly, bro will throw me a beat, bro will throw me just a crazy idea, and we'll just lock in, and we'll just it's not even like working. It's just honestly when you're in the stew with Wave, bro is so collaborative, and he honestly gives you so many helpful ideas, and he'll give you great feedback. It's not just somebody in there bullshitting with you and just trying to get through the studio. Bro is actually cares about producing good music. And that's what we love.
It's the way for me, like I said, Lil Bro put me on, and Richhart took me up there, and the way Wave puts the pieces together, it's crazy. I've walked in there with what I thought was a good track, and Wave and make it great. Like that's so we're locked in with Wave Lee. That's our producer. Like I said, like he's a genius, really, and he's so methodical and very analytical when it comes to breaking down the songs and breaking down bars and giving dudes advice. Like I said, he takes the whole thinking process out of it. Obviously, just making the rap songs, writing them, even just freestyling, that's working in it. So that's a lot of thinking that goes into that right there. But with Wave, it's like you can go in there in monotone and he'll hook you up. It might not be the best if you go in there in monotone, but Wave will put something together, and he's a genius. He'll make something out of nothing. So
I just wanted to ask you guys, who influences you like the most, or any artist,
first? You want me to go first?
Or maybe each other.
I think for sure. I know what this. I know how to answer that question. Do you know how to answer that question?
Shoot, like as an artist, my inspiration, my favorite artist of all time is Juice WRLD, and I feel like I feel like I take a lot of creative nature from him. I try to do things differently, but he definitely is. He also, the way that he just delivers, and he goes in, and I've heard crazy stories about bro. The way I heard bro was going in there just freestyling songs, just like nonstop, going crazy, And I've seen those, and I'm like, it inspires me to try to do, like, just perfect my craft in such a way that, it's just secondhand. Like, it's already pretty much secondhand for me, but like, I just want to be just as great as I could be as a person. I don't even want to be the greatest rapper, you know. I just want to be the greatest I could be, you know.
And so just to add on to that, I mean, as far as like mainstream rap goes, I definitely like I could sit here and tell you for sure, like for me, that New York rap scene, you got Joey, you got Boss, you got A Boogie with a hoodie, you got Lil TJ, you got Jay-Z, you got Nas, like DMX, like it goes on and on and on. I think about inspirations as far as like rap goes, those guys take it over the top, and obviously you got your big stars like Drake, Kendrick, but that I don't know. I mean, hip hop really started in New York, and that's where we're getting it from. That's if we're talking about the origins of the whole thing. But I think between me and him personally, our parents used to actually try to make music when we were kids. He probably wouldn't remember it, but I was a little bit old enough to remember it. Like my dad, he's from Brooklyn. Yeah. Our dad is from Brooklyn, and my mom, she's a really good singer. She used to be a really good singer, or whatever she's doing now. But she, like those two, I definitely think I've thought about it a lot and actually given this like that kind of question a lot of thought. And humbly, like to say we were born to do it would be an understatement. Like, our uncle, he used to make a lot of music right now, and like in the conditions he's in and seeing where he's at right now, he had a lot of medical health issues. I think just seeing that,
Yeah.
It's like just you got to pick up the torch and keep going through the cave, like keep lighting the way forward, because it's at the point where, like I said, like so many times I could really think back and think about, like my uncles, my mom's brothers, they all used to try to rap, like, and you got that stereotype of, oh, you either gonna play ball or you're gonna rap, and it's like, once you get the naysayers out the way and the downplayers out the way, you really start to look like, why can't it be us, like.
Shit, it could
Like,
be anybody.
what Kanye say?
It could be.
I guess we'll never know because we picked it up and we start putting the shit down. You know what I mean? So I guess we'll never know what would have happened if we didn't.
Yeah,
But,
right. You're gonna live. You live and you die. I mean, I would rather die knowing that I tried to do something that makes me happy, regardless of the facts. What he or her, whatever anybody has to say about it. I'm gonna keep doing me, regardless. And I feel like that's what a lot of people really miss out in life, is they always get so caught up in what everybody else thinks and what everybody else wants them to do. And it's not about that. It's about trying to find your purpose and your way around this world. This world's a crazy place. So, if there's something that makes you happy and that pushes you to keep going every day, stick with it. Who's to tell you that you won't be that? Who's to tell you that you can?
and just to add on to what he said, like, just because he said it pretty good just now, but between the two of us, separate situations and when we were together, like, I can remember a time when me, my brother, and my mom are staying at the women's YCC, like the women's homeless shelter, sharing a room with people because we don't got no place to live. It's stuff like that where you think back on it.
It's deeper than just this music shit.
Yeah, it's so much more than, than just at the point where it's like, what was all the struggling for if we don't push it to the maximum limit that it can go? What was all the time spent wondering, what is going to happen next and how are we going to get through this? Like, what is all that for if it don't add up to something at some point?
Yeah.
And playing that patient game is hard sometimes, but it's important.
As long as you stay down,
I just want to say this real quick before we keep going. Just y'all asking me that question, like another thing. If you ain't with us now, don't try to get on the boat later. Don't try to come over to the winning team. If you want to stay on the opposite side, then stand on it. Because don't try to come over to us when we are up 24 points in the fourth quarter, and it looks like we're about to just run away with it. Don't try to come over to our side. That's all right there. Just want to throw that in there.
And how do you feel like music has just changed your life?
Oh, on a daily basis, like, I mean, music is literally that you have these songs that are like just straight up just bangers, yeah, but on a deeper level, I feel like when you find music and it comes and it helps you in a way that you never thought that nothing really else helps you, like not even just making music, but listening to music in general. I mean, a lot of things I feel like it helped me get through a lot of things in my personal everyday challenges, like a lot of things I've been through as a kid, if just listen to a few songs. Listen to Raw Wave. I know y'all listen to Raw Wave. You know that it's just maybe I didn't go through the same everything exactly the way bro went through it, but in the sense it's like you don't got to go through the same things that somebody's speaking on for something to touch you in a way that it helps you. And honestly, you know, that's what I want to do and be able to touch people with my music. You know, the way that other people help me, you know, get through my challenges. I want to be able to help somebody get through their challenges on an everyday basis. You know, it's not about how much money I make. You know, of course I want to live comfortable and I want to be able to take care of the people that I love. But more than that, I want to just be able to make an impact on this world before I'm gone. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that definitely just leaving a legacy, you know, leaving something behind. Like I said, like, all right, just you think back on the history and you think about everything that we went through up to the point where we're here with y'all right now, and it's like
You wouldn't
leaving
think.
some kind of stamp behind, leaving some kind of mark on the world is just that's I mean, it's not even gotta be the world, like just y'all gonna remember me. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what it really is. And then as far as like you said, what the music really done for both of us, I mean, I can think back to a time in life where me and my brother used to sit and like watch anime in the room and be listening to like music and stuff like that. I mean, we've always been creative dudes. You know, I definitely think for me, what music's done is just kind of open. Like, I mean, as far as I've been on CapCut, messing around with stuff, you know, making snippets, really trying to, and on top of that, you know, making snippets with my music playing in the background. You know, that to me, it's like once you open up one thing, it's like a floodgate opens up, and now it's just pouring down. Now it's like this creativity, this wave of creativity is pouring down, and you know, like don't hinder yourself. Don't think that you can't. I think that's another important lesson I've been realizing lately. Don't think that you can because you never, or don't think that you can't because you never tried. You know, you just gotta try it, whatever it is. If you think maybe you can do it, then you should try it. If you can't do it, well, we live in a multi-dimensional space where you can do whatever you need to do whenever you need to do it. You just got to believe that you can first. So, you know, that's what music's done for me is just open that up. You know, like I can be in front of the camera, I can be behind it, whatever you need from me. You know, just kind of being that guy where, like I said, just the multi-dimensional space, like where the you could do one thing creative, like you could do another thing creative. Like I've had ideas about writing up my own anime, like my own cartoon series, you know, just because that's something I'd like to do at some point too. And the rap is just only scratching the surface. You know, I think you think about guys like Snoop Dogg and Shaq. Obviously, Snoop got his way off rapping, Shaq got his way off basketball, but after all that was said and done, they went out and spread it out.
You
And
see them everywhere.
exactly,
Yeah,
those
Turn
two.
the TV on, you're seeing Snoop or Shaq.
They're
Yeah,
universal, bro. They're universal. They are universal. That to me, that's ultimately the dream. It's not just about making music. Like, you know, when you know game, like I was just saying, we was raised the right way. I'm just gonna say that. Like when you know game and you peep game and you see there's being successful and then there's longevity and there's this success within the longevity and those two things are different. And so that the longevity type of success, that's what we want. That's what I think we both want for ourselves, where it's like, you know, like you're universal. Like, I mean, a couple months ago at the beginning of this year, I went and did door to door, man. I went across the country in North Carolina, and it was like, you know, I'm selling, you know, knocking up the people's doors. But the type of, when I realized out there is I'm good anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in North Carolina, like I said, all the way across the world, or I guess across the country. Like, I'm knocking on doors, people let me in their house. Like, I'm making sales, I'm doing what to do. So, we good anywhere. That's what I mean. Universal, bro. You just got one of those. It's one of those things where you can step into any situation and adapt and become more than what you were when you first came in.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, that's dope. Because low key, you speaking the way you do and the things you say could also motivate other people to do things like,
exactly.
you know, you can inspire others to want to be like you or do similar things or
Right.
branch out and do crazier
That's
things.
what.
Well, it's about spreading that light too. You know, my bad, bro.
No, you're cool.
It's spreading that light. You know, when you bring light into a space, it casts shadows, and you can see the shadows very clearly at that point. And what you can do when you say what you need to say and how you need to say it, you don't know how much that can move somebody. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, it's casting the shadows away. You spread that light, and people open up because they've been, you know, people get engulfed, and it happens to all of us. We all get engulfed in darkness sometimes where it's like, oh, I don't know how to find my way out. So, being able to share my wisdom and things that I know and things that I've experienced, if, somebody hears this and they want to change and be, on that level too, you're more than welcome to. It's open season. You can come in whenever. You know what I mean?
It's deeper. It's always deeper than yourself. I feel like we're in such a day and age where everything is just, broadcasted in front of us, and everybody's not thinking beyond who just them. They're not thinking about how they can help somebody else, but rather how they could come up in their own way. And I'm not saying don't think like that, but like in a sense, what do you want to leave behind? We all got to leave one day. Do you want to leave knowing that you helped somebody, or leave knowing that you had the chance to help somebody and you never really touched anybody in a way that,
I just wanna throw this
meaningful,
out off what you're
meaningful.
saying. I think for both of us too, like just going back on what you said earlier, the way he said that reminded me that our grandfather, like, he did a lot for us. He was a great man. He was in the military. He went to Vietnam. He did a lot of good things in his life. And being raised around somebody like that, he left a legacy. Like, it's us, He left the legacy. My dad, my mom, us. My other three siblings. Like, that's the legacy right there. Especially, I mean, just point out the obvious. We're black. My grandpa came from a time where struggle, nothing but struggle, nothing but struggle. And he had to work his way up to where when me and my brother finally came in the picture, we're born. My grandpa's probably like 70 something. He could take care of all of us, no sweat. There was never no stress coming off him. And then leaving that type of imprint on people like my pops did, and helping people the way he helped people, that you can't say enough about that. Like, not everybody gets a grandpa like we had, where, like I said, come into a situation with so much light that you cast away shadows,
No.
and that's definitely, like, just even outside the music, like, just being a quality person, that really is important.
And you really feel it when you really feel that when that's gone, that's when the appreciation's shown, because it's like we never knew life without our grandfather before he passed, and then once that was gone, it was like it was a whole everything kind of shifted, because he was always the fall back, and then there wasn't anything else to fall back up, and without I wouldn't be the man I am right now without him, because I know for sure that the character that he put within me and help me build, a lot of things a lot of other people might not have, because they didn't get to experience that, and I could be a totally different with the same circumstance, same experiences that I've had coming up. I feel like I could be a totally different person, but the way I went around it, I just stayed true to myself, and put an expectation that, even though sometimes I didn't feel like I had an expectation on me, so I had to apply that pressure to myself, because it was like, who is going to, sometimes you just feel like you're drifting, and it's so easy to feel like you're just you're just existing, when you feel like there's nobody pushing you, or there's like nobody cares, you could crash out, it's like, oh, who's really gonna give a fuck if I just didn't do what I'm supposed to do? But with that expectation I put on myself, it stems from my grandfather, of course. I feel like that's what kept my head straight, and I could be a totally different person right now, but I'm happy I went about things the way I did, word too.
For sure. And that's I mean, just what he said, like I said, not everybody gets to, like, everybody's fortunate enough to have good people in their life. Like I said, bro, God is God. Like, whether you believe in God or not, universe, whatever is the source of all being, he's got his hands all over everything that we're doing right now. So, we're exactly where we need to be. And, and real quick, I just want to shout out you guys, because just talking about all this, you guys taking this chance on yourselves. I mean, doing a podcast, like, everybody talks about it. Nobody really does it, though. You know what I mean? Nobody, not anybody personally. You know what I mean? And seeing you guys, like I said, Elias, shout out to Elias for bringing us here today. Going out the way to even, like, that in and of itself took courage.
It's love.
We
It's
could
love,
have
bro.
been any other niggas and been like, oh yeah, nah, bro, y'all ain't getting, being on some hater, being on some hater shit. Nah, and the fact, like, you know, we got sense, bro. The fact that you went out your way to do that and show that type of love, it's tremendous, bro. It's, you know what I mean? And we're both happy to be here. So I just want to
Swear.
say that.
Oh yeah, and I kind of like to look at it in a way where it's like we're off in the O.
Yeah,
You
you
know what
know,
I mean? Let's support each other.
support each other for
Really,
sure.
who has made it out of the O?
Nah.
You know
Nobody
what I
yet.
mean?
Everybody's scratching the so you know, you got a couple guys scratching the
Yeah.
surface. We ain't gonna downplay them.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But you know, but nobody's really done anything yet. Shit. I mean, if we're being honest, the most famous person to come out of Ogden, in my opinion, is Byron Scott. He played for the Lakers, played with Magic Johnson. And, you know what I mean? He lived in South
Yeah.
Ogden, so that's probably the most famous dude to come out of Ogden.
Yeah.
So that, like, in my opinion, but
But like someone to put us on the map or something,
exactly,
you know what
take
I mean?
it all the way. Yeah, exactly. You know, for sure.
You know?
Let's get on that. Let's get on that superstar level. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
reason that we couldn't.
I
You know?
feel, yeah, and especially like this generation, I feel like we're
There's enough
know,
people. Yeah, there's
yeah,
enough
like
people.
we're
that's-
getting past the barriers that the
Person-
generations before us couldn't really get past. And I
Exactly.
feel like with technology nowadays and with social media and everything, we're able to just get past everything. And I feel like as long as we keep supporting each other and keep growing, we can get far.
And just going back to what I said, way earlier, just having that team around you. Like, we're here together now. Like, you know, this is the team right here. We all believe in each other. I believe in what y'all got going on, else we wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so like it's about having a team, and like I said earlier, keep the fake shit from around us.
yeah,
'Cause
you know,
it's not sliding, it's not happening, bro. If you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I had niggas try to call me KSI or you trying to be a rapper, this and this and that. They didn't even know, no love lost.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be on the opposite side, stay the fuck over there. Don't be trying to dap me up later when it's all fucking, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
when you make it.
Don't down, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, we got each other. And
Yeah.
as long as we believe in each other, like, put so much content out. Like, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been putting out so much content, so much work. Like, it's gonna be annoying, but
It's consistent.
you're wondering what I'm doing. You're all up in my business. You're like, what was this nigga got going on? Why is he moving? He's moving around in a certain way where shit. I'm trying to see what he's got going on. So it's working.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what it is, put it out till it makes them sick. And when they get the taste of it, they're like, damn, I wasn't even ready for all that. You know what I mean?
No, because you gotta start somewhere either way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I feel like lately, I've been seeing more people come up, in Ogden, wanting to do more things. I've
Yeah.
been seeing more people do YouTube.
we
And,
love to see it. We love to see it.
I mean, Ogden, but Utah in general. I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta
Utah
just
in
take
general.
it.
And we probably just see each other, and it kind of just motivates each other.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
Because I see other people from Utah like post something and it kind of blows up, and I'm like, damn, we could be doing that too. Let's try it.
Why
At
not
least.
us?
Yeah.
Why not us? Why can't we? I'm just saying, why not us? Why can't it be everybody in this room right now? Cousins, Franny, me, Zachary, y'all. Like, why can't it be us? Like, why can't we take it to the top? Just like if they doing it, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no difference between us and anybody else. If anything,
It's
shit.
the mentality.
My
You
cousin
know?
said this shit to me the other day. Crazy ass nigga said, God's first, but we right there on his ass. So why can't it be? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it be us? For real, we right there. If we number two, then why can't it be us? You know what I mean? Straight up. So
Because, and like he said, not just Ogden, but Utah in general. I feel like if we keep pushing each other, bro, Utah's on the map too.
oh yeah,
Because
exactly.
think about Utah, and you don't really, think of.
Yeah, it's not an instant. It's not an instant.
Not to say too much, but thanks to all the religious values and stuff like that, having fun and being a little bit different sometimes gets frowned upon. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But that's real right there. But we gonna be able to push through that. The type of talent, like just the dudes that is in this room right now. The fact that, like I'm saying, like bro, I mean, just the last couple months, like if there's anything I know for sure, you're exactly where you're supposed to be when you're there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're here right now for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. There's a reason that we clicked up like this and we're having these type of high level conversations. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Oh yeah, man, and I feel like I said, you're gonna motivate anybody that watches this. Anybody that listens to it, because we're gonna have it on Spotify too.
Say that.
Yeah.
Say less.
So everybody listening to this shit is gonna I feel like they're gonna get motivated, inspired in a way.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like 70-30. Half get motivated, the other half just kind of hate.
Yeah, it's always gonna be.
There's always gonna be haters.
But
Yes, it's enough if you're gonna talk down. Stay on the other fucking side.
Nah, but we still love you. We still love a hater because if there's something to hate upon, we must be doing something right, you know.
Exactly.
You know, we still love a hater. We still love a hater. Keep hating.
There's always gonna be haters no matter what. They're always gonna be watching though.
Exactly.
Like you said, they're always gonna be
It's just
peeping.
up to us to push the needle. You know, I was talking to Waves today on the phone, and Waves like, man, nobody's gonna put that hard. Like, you got to believe it before anybody else does. You know, and I've been a firm believer in manifestation and stuff like that for a long time. And real shit, it's just like once you take the mentality, like bro, I mean, look at the way we all dress today. Everybody in this bitch fly as hell. Like, bro, once you put it on and you play, I'm not saying to fake it till you make it, but shit.
Fake it till you fucking make it.
If you put it on and you rock it the right way, they gonna start believing it too. You might not be the guy yet, but you're on your way to be.
Yeah, you believe in manifestation.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like you gotta definitely
Speak it.
you
into
gotta
existence.
live the way you wanna. You gotta present yourself and always believe that you are who you want to be, or else you know it could all just fall to the side so quickly. You know, with everyday expectations that you know the world just puts upon us, it could fall. So you could let your dreams just slip away from you if you don't believe it. Don't stop believing in what you want. You know, at the end of the day, it's you. It's God and it's you. You know, you're creating something. There's a spark inside of you that nobody has, you know, that nobody could take away from you. At the end of the day, that's love, and that's keep it. Don't lose it.
Well, just to transition this into another topic, bro, I just wanted to ask you guys kind of what were your first songs about? You remember?
So
Ooh.
Wait, before that, what was like the first? How old were you when you first dropped something online? Because I swear I felt like I was in like ninth grade. Maybe it wasn't ninth grade, but it felt like ninth grade. I swear I was watching you on Facebook rapping, bro.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
I was-
always thought like, damn, bro could actually rap.
Yeah, I was.
Even in the backyard the other day, like when you was freestyling.
yeah.
And like how earlier you were saying like you take a lot from like Juice WRLD. You were saying some shit, and I was like low key like, damn, like I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, bro.
Like I was like, that shit was
It's
actually
a
crazy.
blessing. It's a blessing to be able to have the ability. You know, I don't honestly. Sometimes I don't comprehend it. How it just flows. It just flows from me so easily. It's like it's natural, and I've been doing it for so long. It's like you kind of become delusional. Like after so many people say shut the fuck up, it's like you're like it's a delusion, but it's not. You know, it's like I'm not gonna listen to what everybody wants me to do, but I'm gonna just keep doing me. That's all you can do at the end of the day. And so back to what you're saying about, yeah, I was posting videos like quarantine of just little snippets, you know, to like try to lighten up everybody's mood. You know, I was going through some things at the time, and you know, I just had a lot on my chest, and the music was that outlet. So you know, I just put the pen to some paper, you know, started writing some stuff, started making little snippets, you know. Yeah, you know, I've been doing this.
I think the first one I really fucked with a lot that you was like, all I remember is you was on some stairs.
some stairs, yeah.
Yup, and I was like, damn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But no, I remember that shit too. Like scrolling through Facebook and just seeing you getting reposted by everybody.
Yeah, bro. You know,
That was dope. Cause how old were you back then? Like
I was
15.
yeah, on some crazy shit. That's probably 15.
And what you would just kind of just rap by yourself, freestyle in the room.
Yeah,
or what?
especially I'm thinking back to those songs. It was real personal. A lot of it was if you listen, go on my Facebook, and go to those clips. It was real sensitive to me at the time. It was just something that, you know, I had to express, like a lot of different things that I felt. You know, it was just built up. It was built up, and it was just a way for me to put it into words, you know, because sometimes it's hard for me to talk about what I'm going through, like just conversation to conversation. I can't express myself, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like with music, when I'm in that mode, it just comes straight out. It's like I'm just a clear window, and you could just look right through me sometimes, and I'll just say whatever I'm feeling at that moment, and no filtering, you know. A lot of times it's like I can't maybe I should work on this. But in normal conversation, it's kind of hard for me to just say what I need to say.
I feel you. But it's easier when you're just flowing.
Yeah,
rapping,
it's just
freestyling.
it's more me to me and not me to everybody. It's a real yeah.
But you feel like you've gone. Obviously, you've gone way better since then.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
what have you done, like, and you too, like, what have you guys done to improve since then, like,
So
or
just kind of answer my part of what he said. Like I seen Lil Bro doing it for a minute, and honestly, when I really think like for a long time, I think I was scared to take that chance. Like we both, that's what I'm saying. We both come from music. Like we both come from sound and a lot of love. Like so, I was always scared. Like I mean, I used to interview myself, like try to do a little podcast on my mom's computer. Like, I
Oh, that
always
shit
like
was
being.
funny.
I ain't even trying to be like. I've always liked being the center of attention. Like I've always liked catching people's eyes.
yeah,
Like I said, like when I was in junior high, I used to be that kid always getting detention, always announcing my name on the announcements at the end of the day. I'm, in high school. Once I got to high school, got to that level, playing football. I was in the weight room getting big, and I always like to be like, always like to stand out. Not be NPC. You know what I mean? I always like to be like different somehow, and so
not a follower.
exactly. Always lead my own way. And everybody, if they want to follow, they can follow. I'm gonna lead us to the promised land. But as far as like music goes, I mean, shout out to my boy Braden, shout out to Yanni, shout out C's, shout out everybody's crews, Pedro, just my niggas, because we used to sit in the garage, back in the old days, we used to really sit in the garage and just freestyle. That's when I kind of knew. I was like, okay, I could really rap if I really wanted to. Like, those guys kind of gave me the confidence because they're like,
How old were you?
definitely like 15, 16, like 14, 15, 16. Like when I linked up with all those dudes, we all clicked up really good, and then it just, I mean, we always had multiple smoke spots. I mean, we like always everybody's always linking up at the end of the day after school on the weekends. We was always turning up, and so whenever we got to find the time to freestyle, we smoking and freestyling. So that was when definitely I knew. I didn't put nothing out. My brother did post a little video of us on YouTube one time of us rapping in the car one time. My homeboy's fan, but it was always a thing of like I was always questioning myself whether, hey, like, am I gonna sound stupid or not? And then like just with like I said with what I've been putting down recently, like I can say with the utmost certainty that it is fire, and it is good, and it is gonna do work once we put it out. Once it all gets where it's exactly where it's supposed to be. And so like I said, and shout out to Lil Bro because he's the one that felt less fear than I did and took that leap of faith and was like, I'm gonna put this out. Like I'm feeling this way. I want the whole world to hear it. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
Regardless if they're checking for you or not, like do what your heart tells you.
Yeah. And how old were you when you first when you were you were just fucking around freestyling and you were like looky like you were like fuck I actually could do this shit.
Honestly, it was kind of, I don't even know. When I just, like I said, back to me saying I've always been delusional. Like even if motherfuckers told me I sucked, I just always felt like I was better. And I felt like I could do this shit regardless. I don't know. It's been in me since I was a kid. Like I never.
Honestly, I just with what he's saying, like our aunt used to make us practice Bible verses for Easter and stuff like that. And we lived in Atlanta at the time, and she used to make us go up on stage and recite the whole Bible verse in front of everybody. And she used to go out of her way to make us do things that were always going to make us uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So having that, when you have somebody like that around, like shout out to my aunt's 82. Like when you have somebody like that around too, you get confidence, you get a delusional because it's like, hey, you're being put in all these crazy situations that are uncomfortable all the time.
And that's what builds a lot of character. It's just like doing
Exactly.
uncomfortable things like you love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've always been one to like in school. I've always been like someone to speak on the stage. I spoke in my graduation. Like I really have not really been scared about what people thought of what I do. It's just more about just doing it. You just got to do it. Like
Yeah, you gotta stand up.
take that leap of faith.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's hard nowadays. I feel like a lot of people have the lack of confidence nowadays. Like
because
there's
it's
some
so.
of our homies that we kick it with, and they're just they're virgins and they're 20, and it's just like I'm not trying to diss on them, but they just lack
Blast them niggas.
confidence. They
Blast them
lack
niggas.
confidence, you know. And we tell them like, bro, just be confident, because
Yeah.
they don't, dude. They're cool guys. They're funny. They just
They just
they
don't.
just won't show it in front of chicks. Like they just won't be confident. Like
You know,
that's
they-
the key. That's the key to everything, really.
Yeah, did
If you're
ass.
confident in what you do, you'll be good at it.
It has
At
to
least
be
that's
like
what I think.
a absurd amount of confidence sometimes. Like even me, like bro, I have my fair share of imperfections, bro. And even like, cause you just saying that, I could tell you for a long time I struggled with that. You know, and to be honest, I always knew deep down I never gave a fuck about what anybody thought of me anyway. It was an illusion that I put on myself that, hey, you got to be a certain way for everybody else. Like that's not even real. Like, you know, that's not even real at all. Be you for you, right? And so if you got to be you for you so hard, you got to have like an absurd amount of confidence, because nobody's going to do that for you. You know, like you said, the homies want ladies, but the ladies gonna want you to come up to them. Let's just be real. And if you ain't gonna come up to them, then you're gonna get left in the dust, buddy, and you're gonna miss out on maybe something that you could have had.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. It happens. It's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to everybody in this room at one point or another.
Hey, yeah, but, you know, I'm gonna say this: shoot your shot, bro. You know, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Word to my mother.
That goes to anybody in anything in life, but just shoot that motherfucking shot. You know, you might brick a few, might brick a lot. You know, might brick 100 before you hit that first one, but just keep shooting that motherfucking shot, regardless.
What he's saying is at some point you're gonna cash out.
Yeah.
So you might as well just keep hammering it.
We've been trying to tell them, bro, like, hey, just go get that girl, you know, go talk to her, or just build up the confidence. But they, you know, they kind of get shy.
And sometimes it works. One time, one of them finally did talk to a chick. Next thing you know, she's twerking on it.
Hey, if there's anything I learned recently, though, you know, I'm not saying we ain't gonna give y'all dudes a pass, but some of these women are wicked, and
Trifling.
if you shoot the wrong shot, she will shoot right back at you.
Disgusting.
And so, yeah, like, you know, just be ready for that part, you know.
The worst.
Read the room before you go do some crazy shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shoot your shot.
Believe it.
Yeah, not every shot's going in.
Exactly. It's gonna be a little bit before you cash out. That's all that you need to know. But yeah, man, no, just like, you know, like I just that whole topic right there, just, you know, I didn't mean to cut him off the way I did, but it was like there's a lot of little things, you know, being the older brother, like not even, you know, not trying to downplay him at all, but being the older brother, I can remember it being a certain way, like little things, little details that, I mean, he probably knows, but like if certain things hadn't happened a certain way for us, then we wouldn't have got to where we at now, where we're speaking to you guys on the level that we're speaking to you guys at. You know, that was just something that, you know, like, say what you want about me, but you know, like, shit, I got, you know, high level of intelligence, and if it wasn't for the people around us and the things that happened to us as kids and being around the things that we were around, there's no way we'd be up here talking to you guys right now, or even trying to make music. So.
Nah, that's really well said though. Like, because if you think about it, like you said earlier, we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
Where we're supposed to be for a reason. I feel like things happen for a reason, and like we're all, like you said, we're all supposed to be here right now. Like I never thought I'd be sitting here with you talking about all this. You know what I mean?
Facts.
A couple months ago, I probably wouldn't have thought we was gonna be here either.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely feel like, you know, like I said, appreciate you guys. I love what you guys are doing. Like we came down here, I seen the setup. I'm like, shit, like y'all getting it out the mud right now, bro. Like that's how you gotta do it.
We
bro.
love
And
people
keep
get out the
going,
mud,
bro. Other
you know?
motherfuckers gonna try to kick you back in the mud, but y'all keep going, because this is sick right here for real. So like, just with what I just said right there, it's just a matter of, like I said earlier, playing that patient game. You know, being confident, having an absurd amount of confidence. You know, being having battle scars too. Like I said, us being, you know, more of a metaphorical sense, but like us having gone through the things and being put in situations where we had to be uncomfortable as young kids. I mean, we all know how impressionable youngins are. Like we all know how impressionable kids are. You know, they may not know it in the moment, but they're taking this information in. And we've all had those times in our lives where our mom said something like, whatever. Then it comes back around later somehow.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Smacks you in your fucking face.
What she said was right.
Smacks you in your fucking
You know what I'm saying?
face.
Like that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, look at you, makes you mad. Yeah,
Shit.
it was right, man.
Yeah,
She
that's-
did have a point.
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying. It's one of those things where, you know, if we hadn't done what we did at such a young age, like man, like I said, I got my fair share of imperfections, but I tell you what, I am ridiculously confident, and I like to carry myself in a certain way. And it took a while. It took having to go through depression and dragging myself through the mud or feeling like other people are dragging me through the mud. I don't like to have a victim mentality, but it took me having to go through those situations. Like I could tell you, like 3 years ago, me and him was living out of a garage in my homie's mom's crib. Me and my brother, he working at Little Caesars. I'm still at
Down
AFS.
bad,
Down
down
bad,
bad,
extremely down bad. Like
down
living
bad.
in
I
a garage.
I didn't even go to the whole fourth quarter of my junior year of high school. I just was. It
Niggas
was.
was on a sick one. We was on a sick one. Like it was, but
But
look where
look
we're
at,
at now.
I basically got my own crib. I just came up, got a car.
Yeah.
You know, you know, things gonna be down, but shit. What Rick Ross say? It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say it's loading. It's on the way here. The blessings is coming. What
Yeah.
were you saying? No,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
every up has its. I mean, every down has its ups.
exactly. You can't be down forever.
As long as you stay confident in what you're doing, you're gonna come up eventually.
Exactly.
Sometimes it takes longer than you expect, but you just have to trust the process.
You just gotta keep hammering away, bro. I mean, like, I get writer's block all the time, dude. Me and my brother were sitting up there working on a song that I was working on today. Like it happens. But like I said, when you have a good team around you, like I cannot stress this enough. I know everybody likes to be. Some people like to be the lone wolf, do shit on their own, and fuck a stand on business on their own. But find your people. I promise you, you got people out here. When you feel alone, you got people out here that once you get clicked up with them, and once you have the type of discernment to decide who should be on your team and who shouldn't. Like I said, keep the fake shit away from us. And once you decide who is supposed to be on your team and who's not, then that's when you can really set it off. Because one head or two heads are better than one, right? So thank God I have the type of little brother that I have, and thank God I have the family that I have, and thank God I have the friends that I have. And it took a while. You gotta filter shit out, but always be willing to go back in, put yourself out there. Do it again, 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 until it's, because eventually, that faith, that light at the end of the tunnel will show itself. But your next question, because I'm so sorry.
Nah, bro, you're good, bro. That's what we want, though. You know. No, but I was just gonna ask, how do you guys manage work and making music?
I you
So
know
I ain't gonna lie,
I
I've been wilding out. I'm still trying to figure that part out. Like just interjecting. Like I'm still trying to figure that part out. I realize like I haven't always been the best at my job. Like me being just straightforward and honest, I have not always been the best at my job. But it's different when you're around people. That's what I'm saying. Like the group of the people make it so much. Like when you carry yourself in a certain way and you're able to show love and not be reserved. A lot of people, if they could express themselves, then like I said, doing what you guys are doing right now, doing what me and my little brother are trying to do right now, you could do things like that when you're not reserved, you're not holding back all the time because other people hurt you. And so with that, what I just said, like balancing work and this type of lifestyle, it's like it's hard sometimes. I mean, honestly, for me personally, like I said, I've been wilding out, but at the same time, I still go to work every 3 days, 3 days a week. Still make my money, still handle my business, and it took a while for me to get good. But I'm starting to finally put the pieces together. What you need is purpose. If you want to balance any of that out, purpose. Especially for the male audience, female audience too. I'm not counting y'all out, but for my dudes, for my men, you know, find purpose.
it gives you a reason to keep
Yes.
going. When you got a reason to keep going, because you'll go to work. A lot of people go to work, but then they have nothing to live for. They have like nothing that excites them afterwards. So then it's so easy to give up on something when you don't know what, or have even because you never know what's coming next. But even if you don't have an idea of what you want to come, of what you're praying on, it's hard. It's hard. It's like, what are you doing this for? And I feel like I go to work every day, and I'm like, when I first got to my job, I asked all these people, I'm like, how long you been here? I'm like, these motherfuckers is saying I was like 19 at the time. Motherfuckers saying they've been here for like 20, 25 years. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even fucking 20 yet. Y'all motherfuckers been here longer than I've been alive. And I'm not knocking anybody who does that. If that's what makes you happy in life, I'm not gonna knock you, because we all have to find our something. But what I'm content with doing this until
I'm content with doing this to help my goals and get to my dreams. But I know that this isn't my end. This is not where I'm gonna stop. So therefore, it's easy for me to wake up every morning and get up and go to work and go make that bread to keep the dream alive. To keep that dream going. Because once you lose it, it's so easy to say fuck it all. And I feel like I could be a lot better in certain aspects of how I put myself out there with my music. I could be a lot better with displaying myself. Even though I'm very confident in my music, I just sometimes I feel like I need my content and it's like sometimes I'm not putting myself out there enough for people to even see me. And I know that if once people see me, it's like it's only a amount of time until, but I gotta put that work in, behind the scenes to make that. That's on me, and that's what like I said, you gotta have to want to. You gotta have to want to, and that's a part I'm trying to work on.
Be disciplined with yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Don't. It's so easy to fall stray because you got everything that goes on every day. There's a lot of distractions. And that's. Fuck, the distractions are hard sometimes, but you gotta regardless, you gotta look past it, and you gotta look at the task at hand. And what do you want more? Do you want that temporary satisfaction, or do you want that every day waking up knowing that you did this shit and you made it happen?
Like I just want to add to that. Like I said, it makes it. I'll tell you what, dude. Like I would not be like these last couple years of my life. Like shout out Dave, shout out Rob, shout out Jason. Like having a good team around you. Those are people that. Like I say that because like I've had good people around me. If I would not be where I'm at right now, if I had not had those people around me, keep me going, even when the days were bad and they were long and it was hard and it was the worst. Like I'm just specifically we're talking about work and then coming home and balancing it. I went through some bullshit. Here and I was putting myself through some bullshit. Also, just given the circumstances, it was some bullshit that I couldn't control sometimes.
Yeah.
But like. At the same time, it's like, man, like when you got the team around you, filter out, find your people because they're out there, and I don't like, as we get older and stuff like that, people, you love people and y'all fall out about stupid shit, but I promise you it's not worth it. You just got to know somebody for who they are at the end of the day. So, I'm not telling you to be cool with the fakes, but you don't got to hate them.
You just got to trust people to be themselves.
Exactly. And exactly. You got to trust people. How did DMX say it? He said something like, trust a motherfucker to be who they say they are. And that nigga DMX, like, there's this video of him saying that, and I'm just like, man, like, once they show you who they are, you can't unsee that. You're not going to unsee that. You may try to, but like I said, when you have those good people around you, just kind of full circle that question, it makes that balance a lot easier because it's for me, I do a lot of things that I do because of the amount of people I do love because I don't have to because I don't feel like I have to reserve or hold back. My main message was just like finding a balance. If you want to find your balance, be fully you. Don't restrict yourself to the norm, quote unquote, because that's what the energy around you is trying to get you to do. Follow your heart, follow your mind, follow your spirit. You're exactly where you're supposed to be when you need to be there. Keep pushing forward. I'm not perfect, like I said, like still working on it. I'm still loading. We're about to be in the villain arc pretty soon, but we're still loading, so I'm just keep going, keep pushing. It's not the end when you think it's the end. You know what I mean? And when you got good people around you remind you that and show you like, hey, this is worth it, it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Yeah, definitely surrounding yourself with people that are just always gonna uplift you, like, and sometimes you meet people, you fall out, whatever, but it's what it is. Bro, we've been homies since the third grade.
Yeah,
we met in the third grade, bro. There was like 1 year where we didn't talk. Right after that, we talked again, as if we never even didn't talk.
And also surrounding people, surrounding yourself with people who are gonna tell you when you're wrong too. Like, not a whole bunch of yes men just telling you, because as people we make mistakes, and it's about being able to take accountability, because you might do something and that was out of pocket, and you might not think of it as a way, but having a brother that you know that you could trust to give you real life advice and be real with you, because a lot of people hate being told when where they fuck up, and that's also that's a lot of things people need to work on. If you're wrong, or not even if you're wrong, bro, just be open-minded, open to the minded fact that there's other ways to go about things.
Yeah, facts. Because people don't like to be told like, nah, bro, that kind of sucks, or
Yeah.
that shit wasn't that good. And then there's the people that just fucking kiss their ass and shit and say, no, that was dope. That was dope. And
See, and just with with all of us being in the platform that we are and trying to do the things that we're trying to do, the most important thing just in general is constructive criticism.
Yeah,
being
exactly.
able to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and being able to dish it out too, being just real. Being honest.
being able to recognize constructive criticism too, because it's not. Sometimes people take it offensively, or being able. Because a lot of times somebody will tell you some bullshit and you listen to them like just some straight up hating shit, and you listen to them just because they're being a hater. You listen to that, but when somebody's trying to tell you something to help you, you'll take it offensively and you'll be defensive. And when they're real life, just trying to help you think about things from a different way.
So when you're like writing shit and you got people like listening to you, or you say it out loud, or you freestyle it, and people say, what do people usually say, like, oh, that's good? You think you got a lot of yes men around you, or you think there's people that actually give you
I feel like for me, I make so much different music that like it's song to song. So like I definitely for me, I try to try different things, and sometimes it's crazy and outlandish, and I'm definitely open to people telling me like, yeah, bro, maybe you should try it this way or that way, and I'm like, then I'll try it that way, and if I fuck with it, I'm gonna keep rocking. I'm not the type to just straight up disregard what someone says, and I feel like I have a lot of people, and especially in the stew, when I'm in there with him or when I'm in there with a few of my other friends, I'm like, they'll tell me something to try and I'll do it, or even Wave Lee, especially, he's probably the biggest person when it comes to that, because it's just just on a deeper level. He'll definitely tell me some shit, and I guess the bros made me feel like I was tripping sometimes because I did a certain way, and then he told me, yeah, bro, do this and that, and then I did that shit, and the other way I had it was totally fucked. Like, yeah.
Nah, Wave's a special dude. Just talking about people like that, like Wave is. I can't even stress this enough. I mean, I just got off the phone with him today, and just the main thing I think that was important for us was self discipline. He's a great dude, and he really wants man, like niggas, we're exactly where the fuck we're supposed to be. I cannot say that shit ain't enough, because it's like being here with y'all right now, just linking up with Wave the past couple of weeks, having the type of little brother that has the type of talent that my little brother does. Just looking at introspectively at myself, it's like I'm happy to be here with y'all. And what Wave does is special, man. Like just having those people around you that will like critically criticize you, but in the most genuine way possible. No hater shit. It's just so important. And that's the team, the group of guys you got. Fine, it's hard, bro. And not everybody's lucky like how we all are right now to have all of us here together. Where it's like, I look at this room and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I could, I'm kicking it to y'all very real. I don't always feel like I could do that with everybody else, because you got to decipher who really deserves that energy from you.
Yeah, a lot of people it's just a waste of breath.
Yeah.
NPCs.
Yeah, because they'll just sit there and be like, cool, and then move on. They won't actually sit there and listen to you. And
It's like, why am I even
like
talking to you? Like, why am I?
Exactly.
And there's a lot of those people. It's crazy to think about how many people are out there who are just here, just there, bro. It's fucking insane. There's like no deeper.
Out the matrix. They don't even know why they're here.
Yeah, but they also, it's a lot of people.
But they're here for a reason. Shit, that's make motherfuckers like us stand out.
Yeah, I feel like those people are also, maybe they just haven't found their purpose.
Yeah, that's true. That's also they're trying to impress. They're trying to be everybody, what everybody wants them to be like.
Yeah.
Like we said before.
Someone they're not.
Yeah.
Then they're not their true selves. And some people will sit there and listen and, act like they're listening. You know, just give you fake shit,
Yeah.
get you fake responses, just so you feel like, you know, you got somebody, and then they'll run with it, and you know, go tell everybody else, hey, he's going through this shit, or
Yeah.
hey, look what
We
he's going
love
through. He's a bitch, or so, you know what I
we
mean?
love
Like,
a person to just, you know, go run with some, just go run with some shit you tell them, you know,
yeah,
like we love that type of person, you know. Don't be that person.
but I was just gonna ask you guys another question. It's like when you're writing your music, you guys fully write?
What's your
Or,
writing
like,
process?
yeah, like but do you guys also freestyle or
Ooh,
like bounce
boy,
off of each other?
I'ma fucking tell y'all right now, I'm so off the wall. Like all my ass. It's whenever I get that creative nature, like my ass will book a studio, not book a whole studio session. I'll book a whole studio session and not even write a song until I won't even write a song until the week of, or like the day of the studio. And that, I mean, like that's like
Pressure.
3 hours before. And then like the way I put that pressure on myself to get it done, it's like I'll write 3 bangers within like, I'll get off work at 2 and then say I booked the studio session at fucking 8.
Yeah.
I'll have a good 3 songs to go in there and record and then fuck around and freestyle some shit. Just, and it's like, when you're freestyling, it's in a whole different nature because it's so just, you're just talking your shit in a sense, but like, it's just hard to explain. It's a different type of feeling for me because I feel like I got it to a point where it's just locked in. It's a code, you know. It's a code. Is, you know, it's just straight from the heart.
Yeah.
Especially when I put that mic on, you know, and those headphones, it's a different feeling. I feel like every time I step into the stew, I'm just locked in, you know. But I have my moments, of course. Like sometimes I feel like I can't write shit. I can't freestyle. There's days that I feel like, oh, I'm just not. But you can't let those days hinder you. You can't let those be the ones that say, fucking, I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing because it's in you. If it's in you, it's in you.
Yeah, imagine if you would have stopped then, you wouldn't have gotten where you're at now.
Exactly.
So
You
now
know, it's
imagine what you could get to. You know what I mean?
minor setbacks, you know.
Yeah, like you, and now you see how far you've gotten. Like with
Exactly.
us, like I never thought we'd see that 500 on the fucking on the channel. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's-
And now I feel motivated even more to
You
hit
get that other,
1,000
yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
keep going. You
Yeah,
know?
who's the fuck tell you you can't?
Yeah,
Whew.
exactly.
I think it's not the question you asked, like just in general. Just I think like man, with the motivation for writing, I like to write. You know, I've always like even like I won a poetry slam in junior high. Like so, I've always been able to write. And my thing with writing is, like, I'm just keeping it thou wow right now. Like man, like these women fuck niggas up sometimes, man. And when you're able to put that shit down on the track, bro, there's a lot of sad boys and sad girls out here, bro.
Yeah.
There is, and that shit be hitting. And like, you know, for me, I think just always like the heartbreak, the emotion of things. You know, not even just like the females or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just going through things
the
and
realness
having
of it.
heartache. That's that puts me in a position where I'm like, I need to write about this right now. Like, you know, has it always been music? No, but I've been doing poetry since I was like 12. So I've always been able to put things together, play with words and stuff like that. You know, but I think just, getting into that writing process, like, I freestyle too. Like we used to sit up in the garage, fucking like the homie Braden's garage, the shed, like we used to have niggas pulling up like it was a spot. You got 6, 8 heads in there, we all freestyling. Like it really was like that for a long time. Like, and so like I said earlier, like that's when I knew I was like, okay, maybe I could really like, I got a little bit of culture in me. I could play with things like, freestyling and rapping. Like, I got 2 songs on the EP coming out that are freestyles. Like, I wrote a little bit of it, but then it's just like you carry on and you go, So it's just the whole process of it really is beautiful sometimes. Like right now, I think I'm going through like a not necessarily writer's block. It's more or less like I'm looking for motivation. Like I was messing around today and I was like, oh, I need more heartbreak. Because it's like, yo, that heartbreak shit just take you to when you're hurting, bro. I swear, the best music is when you get a person on that track and you can just tell, like, there's just pain in those bars. Like that's really real life. Like it's a different type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? That it really kind of just it comes at you differently when it's like that. You know what I mean?
And that might be your bag.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that might be your
Except we
area.
still-
Cause that one song where we the worst guys, we the worst. That shit low-key be bumping, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Lil Bro's on that too. Yeah, Lil Bro's on that one. Uh, yeah, man. Bro, honestly, like, you know, just being keeping it at that. I'm not gonna say too much, but like, man, I really play with my voice on the EP, man. Like, it's gonna be my first project. I know you said something about when you guys put the first project out. Like I said, all technicalities, I'm still a newer artist. You know, I just carry myself like this is nothing new to me. I'm already there. You know, and that's what's gonna set me apart. And I'm gonna keep going on with that same energy. But the EP, bro, like, you know, definitely, you know, after this whole thing's over, we can definitely sit down and just. I'll let y'all listen to every song that I got on there and I want to put on there. You know, we don't want to show everybody just everything just yet, but it's coming. We cooking up. But I definitely play around a lot, man. There's one song where it's just me and my bro on there, me and my bro IL, and I sound like three different people on the song, but
Swear to God, it's kind of crazy.
Is that the one you posted today?
No. So the one I posted today. So you know we got the little cousins in the background. So we there was that one that was Gang and them Freestyle. That's on there. And then I posted one today with Wonderland. Shout out Angelo. He actually was the first person to take me to the studio. He took me to the studio at his house. We messed around with a couple of things, and that's kind of what really set it off for me. I was like, bro, I like being in the booth. I feel comfortable in the booth. Like when I'm with the right people, it's creation, you know. So, but just as far as like just the way. I got a special group of guys on that track, like on that EP, bro. Like the features on there are great, singles on there are fucking great. Like everything's just coming together the way it's supposed to. So just be excited for that. Like I said, just be excited for that, man. I'm just really excited about it. I guess I'd be able to like try not to get too worked up about it, but I'm really feeling good about that right now.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I'm excited for you too, bro.
Thank you.
It sounds like it's gonna be a dope ass EP, and then your project too.
Oh
And
man.
everything
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys got.
What do you feel like you're like? You feel like you're more like when you what genre do you feel like you're in your bag, kind of? Not
So,
genre, but like topic.
Like it's tough, bro. 'Cause I'm diverse, bro. Cause like, man, you can throw me on a Playboy Cardi type beat, and we can just get on it and just ride it and just pause, you know, like, you know what I mean. We just get on it and just like go crazy on it on the beat. But then like when it comes to that lyrical flow, like I don't know if you heard Play the Outro. I know you're lying, playing games and scheming on the low. You hit me when you're all alone, like that. Like, but then you got songs like that where it's like, you know, like you really just it really when I hear the beat, what does it induce in me? What does it make me feel? Where do I go in my mind? Like where is it? You know, where is it gonna take me? You know, like mentally, like what's the imagery I'm getting? So, you know, as far as when I'm in my bag, it's just whenever I'm feeling, you know, like something deep off the beat or something like I'm feeling like okay, like you know, I'm messing with this right now. You know what I mean?
Do who are your top 3 artists? What's your top 3?
Well,
And
that's
is your top 3 artists now different from your top 3 artists growing up?
For sure.
definitely.
What's your top?
So
Yeah,
top
what's
3
bold?
artists, bro. If I'm being complete, like just me biasly saying this, you gotta throw Joey on there. Joey Badass is fucking insane.
Fuck with Joey Badass.
Yeah, Joey Badass is crazy. Just one of my favorite artists. I really got. It's a different type of love for the New York artists. I don't even know. Like it's just you know maybe it has something to do with my pops being from Brooklyn, but like I really do have a different type of love for the New York rap scene. So, bro, and this is gonna be controversial. I mean, Drake got blasted, but let's be honest. Like, he's still until the Super Bowl, he's still one of them guys. We'll see what Kendrick does to him at the Super Bowl, but
Kendrick at the Super Bowl is going to be crazy.
yeah, it's gonna be insane. And we
So
can
you like Drake over Kendrick?
okay. Can we sit down and have the conversation? Like, okay, that 20, like what was it? Was like 2012, 2016 Drake, like all the way up to like Views from the Six, bro. Like that is a different. Like I go back and listen to those songs and I'm like, that is he was like different at the time. Now, you know.
Because Drake definitely has more bangers.
Oh, exactly, bro. I love K. Dot. Don't even get it twisted.
Yeah,
like,
I like them both equally.
I wouldn't like. Don't know if I could put one over the other. Like I was gonna say, like I'm biasly like Joey. I know I biasly like Joey Badass a lot, but I would definitely put like Kendrick and Drake in the rotation of one through three or two through three. I just unbiasedly like Joey Badass or biasly my bad, but yeah, no, I definitely think top three like those guys. Not to be cliche, but you know, especially with the last two, but K Dog, I love K Dog. You don't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You don't gotta lie. You don't gotta lie. That's one of my all-time favorite songs by him. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I remember walking home from school listening to both them niggas. It's hard. Like,
Yeah, I feel like
My bad, gang.
I'm a bigger Kendrick fan than Drake. I like Kendrick more.
And we've seen them. We've seen them both.
We've seen them both. Yeah.
Type shit.
okay, see, yeah, I see. You guys got a better little bit.
But I
closer
don't
view.
know.
But Drake's not that good of a performer. But his music
Yeah, I
just
might like
on the
Kendrick
headphones
a
just
little
slap.
more.
It just depends what you're looking for, and it's like, would you guys say you're affected by the rap beef? Like, if to put Kendrick over, like before the rap beef, would you?
I think before the rap beef,
you would've said
I like
Drake.
Kendrick more.
Still,
Yeah.
comes
You
up.
know-
Before the
know-
beef, I would say I like Kendrick more. Just because the way
It's tough. I'm not trying to go against K. Dot.
The way we seen Kendrick concert, it wasn't
It was
even a
crazy.
conference concert. It was like a performance, you know.
It's crazy.
You know,
It didn't feel like most concerts. They're just there saying their shit, whatever, and you're just like, oh, I'm vibing with them. But like that one was like a whole like performance. It just felt way different than just a
Mm.
And
concert.
not low key, bro. Like if you go to any other concert, their shit just sounds like you can't even understand what they're saying. You know what song it is, but you can't really understand what they're saying.
Right,
With
we know
Kendrick's,
before.
bro, everything was dope. Like clear audio, like everything.
Concise,
the sound was
huh?
crazy, yeah. And then just everything that he had going on during it, bro, it was crazy.
If we're talking about performance wise, bro, like yeah, K. Dot has got Drake fucking
You-
lapped like a couple times as far as live performances.
Like
go.
it's cool, but I don't think. I mean, I've been to a few concerts now, and I don't think any of them are better than Kendrick that I've
Yeah.
been to. Like I've been to random ass artists, and none of them like.
They're not really random.
Kendrick got that.
Well,
Like, bro, see,
Bad Bunny. I never thought we'd go to Bad Bunny.
if we're being honest, like, okay, I like Kendrick's approach way better than Drake's. Drake, like, his delivery is excellent. Like, if we're getting down to the gritty grind details of this like so situation, like, but the way Kendrick is, just as a human being, like,
Yeah.
he's like a, as I'd like to say, like, he is a star seed, bruh. Like, he has been put on this earth for the exact reason that what he's doing right now. And like Drake, I love Drake, bro, but I know what's real and what's not real. And Drake, you're half Jewish, buddy. you got motion in the fucking industry. Wooty 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 woot. I love Drake's music, but K. Dot righteously has Drake lapped by a lot.
and I feel like
honestly,
this is gonna be a crazy point, but Drake is the more adaptable artist. Like Drake from years ago sounded way different than what he sounds now, and he adapts to what's popping, you know. And that being his point is also where I think he falls off, because Kendrick, you feel me? He don't gotta adapt. His music will always be the Kendrick's music, you know. You always know, oh yeah, that's a Kendrick song.
Yeah.
But Drake, you know, I'm not saying, because bro's been doing what the fuck he's been doing, but he'll switch up. Kendrick don't gotta switch up. Kendrick, you know, that's fucking
You don't have to drop for a
no.
bad
He
bitch,
exactly.
fuck ton of fucking views, and everyone's gonna hear his song.
Yeah, you know. And I know Kendrick writes his shit, but you know,
That's exactly what I was thinking. Kendrick's definitely more lyrical and writes
Oh,
his,
yeah, bro.
for sure.
Kendrick, when he raps, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Drake's more like a machine. Like Drake has like pieces around him, you know, to keep him going. You know, that'd be. I'm not saying he doesn't write all of his music, but there's definitely has people writing music for him.
how does it go? How does like Kendrick? Like, he just delivers his songs with so much soul. Like, there's this other song too. It's like, for the women we didn't weather, for the women we didn't weather. Well, I forgot what this song's called, but like, just like his like, just even his older music, like it's tough, bro. Like it's really a tough conversation for me because like performance wise, like I've never seen both of them, but I know K. Dot would be a million times better than Drake, and in the same sense, Drake's delivery and like my brother said, his adaptability is just insane. So, like, but K. Dot doesn't have to change. It's so controversial, but I think I think I know what side I'm gonna be on by February. So I think we all know what side we're all gonna be on by February.
You think he'll play "They're Not Like Us" at the Super Bowl? The whole song or just a part?
Bro, come
Nah,
on.
he's
Because
definitely
they only
playing that shit.
the Super Bowl performance is only I think like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That song is like 5 minutes.
He doesn't have to say all.
He don't
the
gotta
all
do the
grimy
whole
He
shit.
said about Drake, but just this.
You
They
think
not-
he's gonna
us.
Just the fact
you
that
think he's gonna play
the
like
fact that Drake hasn't even done a Super Bowl before,
the
and
Super
and
Bowl
it's
too,
like
bro?
they're not like us, and I'm at the Super Bowl, you're not, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's all he has to really
you think
say.
he's gonna play the part like A minor?
Maybe that's what
That-
I'm saying. It's like it's gonna be the
'Cause that part
it's
will
gonna be
go
the catchy
crazy.
parts of those songs, and you gotta think, bro. It's New Orleans too, bro. They gonna be
Oh
they ain't
yeah,
gonna want nobody, no nigga from California showing up there and turning up and not putting on the shit that's been on hot all summer. You know what I mean? Like
how y'all feel
it's a
about
no-brainer. It's
how
I thought
y'all
Lil Wayne was
how,
gonna
yeah,
be
that's what I was
there.
about to say. How y'all feel about Lil Wayne not being in a New Orleans Super Bowl?
I feel like this Super Bowl always ends up like they always say like, oh, it's gonna be so and so, and then I swear there ends up being
Switch
like
it up.
5 motherfuckers there. So like I feel
Nah,
like somehow he's gonna
it's
be
very
there.
it's very
I mean,
industry.
Wayne and
It's very
Kendrick do got
industry.
songs together, too, so it's not
It's
not
very
impossible.
industry.
I feel
It's
like they
very
should've done
industry.
Wayne a minute ago though.
Jay Z.
Let's go to New Orleans. That's where
Yeah,
that's
well,
Wayne
that's
City,
facts,
you know.
you're right.
Love Wayne to death, but if like Wayne should have been had it. You're absolutely right.
I feel like
about
Lil
that,
Wayne's
but just-
up there though. People don't
he's
put
a
him in their
GOAT.
top 5, but he's up there, bro.
Yeah, Wayne
Yeah,
He
is.
definitely should be up there.
Lyrically, I'd say
He was
Lil
rapping
Wayne
when he
and
was
Andre
12.
3000 are probably my main inspirations. Like lyrically, like the type of shit they say. But my bad. I was like, I just think like, we'll see. He's definitely gonna play that song. Like it's just he's gonna come out and just like, bro, he's gonna have to kill it, bro.
Yeah.
Because everybody was expecting Wayne. I think Kendrick is a lot more profitable right now than Wayne is.
For
And so that's-
sure.
So if we're living in the present, then it's a no-brainer to have Kendrick over Wayne, especially after this last summer. Like, come on. That nigga got so much emotion.
Oh wait. Back to the main question. What's your top 3 then?
Ooh man, my top 3. Y'all gonna say I'm a simp, but I like Juice is my favorite artist of all time. Okay, and then Raw Wave. Raw Wave he's just different. He's just different, and y'all can say whatever. He's different. And then Brent.
Brent?
That's my favorite right now because of course those are just the 3 I rock with the most heavy right now. Music changes a lot though because I'm the type of person I'll listen to any type of music though. Like I'll listen if the song is good, I'm gonna bump that shit regardless. Like you feel me? But right now, those are my 3. It's real. It's because he's emotional. It's like it's not no fake shit. They be saying the shit they saying. You could tell bro was really a drug addict, and it gets bad. You could tell Raw Wave fat ass really hurt, and then Brent ass he just toxic, and he's just it's toxic soul. It's just it's I don't even know. Sometimes it's not even toxic. Y'all just say the motherfucking toxic, but. Yeah, let me stop.
Okay, what about your top 3 growing up?
Drake.
I used to bump Drake a lot though, so it's not his fault.
Because
Yeah.
Drake's prime was when we was first probably
Youngins,
getting introduced
bro.
to music. We was
That's what
probably
I'm
thinking
trying
like,
to- I'm
oh
trying
shit,
to tell
Drake.
niggas, like it's gonna be hard to really like with the new gen. It's gonna be hard to knock Drake off the page. Like it really is.
I had an obsession with Michael Jackson when I was like,
Everyone has that phase.
Bro,
huh?
we was singing his shit walking home from school. Remember that?
I can't dance for shit, but
Everyone tries to
yeah, not me.
And you knew the whole lyrics too. Like
I
I knew
know.
the parts everyone knew, and then you would know the
I just
whole
continue
thing,
that
bro.
shit. No, but I was gonna ask you one more question about that. Top 3 underground artists. That's hard.
Ooh, underground. A lot of, there's this dude named Blackity, from New York. I listen to bro has some bangers. Bro has some bangers. Fucking Hurricane Wisdom. I don't know. He's coming up. He's starting to come up. But if y'all don't listen to Hurricane Wisdom, you're missing out. Hurricane Wisdom is the shit.
Yeah.
The shit. And then fucking Low Shimmy. I fuck with Low Shimmy heavy. Low Shimmy heavy. Low Shimmy is different. Dude. Low Shimmy different.
Yep. About you.
I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I be listening, not necessarily too much mainstream
Mainstream.
music, If I had to like pick like my favorite artist right now, like Jordan Ward. I don't know if y'all been bumping his shit. That's
Oh yeah, I think I've heard some Jordan Ward.
Jordan Ward goes crazy. I just his lyrics is just.
Bro, I be it.
Said I got jealousy. I want you all to me. Like, it's crazy. Jordan Ward is definitely one. I feel like kind of like he's on the way up, but he's definitely one. Zan Man. That nigga goes crazy. Zan Man blowing up too. I've been bumping his shit like stupid lately. Um, trying to think. Just gotta get deep in my bag real quick. I think those are the only ones I can think off the top right now. It's all good. It's all good. I don't want to spend too much time thinking.
Yeah.
But those are some artists I think like I love listening to right now as we speak.
Yeah. Nah, but before we wrap this up, we gotta have you guys freestyle.
Let's do it, bro.
Hell yeah. Do you guys want to rap over a beat or just?
Drop a beat.
Drop a beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. I didn't end up picking one. I know you guys wanted me to pick something out for you guys, but we could just off the top, bro. Let's just get on it.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
It's not gonna be. It might not be perfect, but it's gonna hit.
Find a beat.
You want?
I
You
got
got
it.
one?
Yeah, I
He's
got
got
y'all.
one.
I got y'all post
Let me,
something up.
let me see.
We got a speaker to play it on, or we gonna just play it off the phone? Either way, either
Fuck
one.
it, off the phone, off the phone. Just put it right between y'all so both those mics can
Let me
pick
hear
it
it. See,
up.
I could probably find my phone. So.
Yeah, no, look, yeah.
Oh wait, no, my phone. The speaker be ass.
Or you cook it up to Alexa if you want.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, I'll connect.
Alexa, Bluetooth connects.
I got it, or you got
I
it.
see it searching now. You just pull up your Bluetooth. Or just look it up on your phone. Whatever beat they want. Since you're already connected. I'm not connected.
Is that me? Okay,
You got something?
I got you.
Just make sure it's bouncy.
And me and him, me and X, we was freestyling at lunch the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was messing with it. Yeah,
We was at
messing-
lunch fucking around. Me and
Okay, I
Zach
said
the
some
other
crazy
night.
shit, low key. You know?
Me and Zach the other night
Nah,
was in the
not this
backyard
one.
just sitting there.
You might have to bring that.
Freestyling.
You might have to bring that hoe closer to us, though.
And yeah. Francis, can you pull a little closer? There, Alexa. Or you can turn the volume up. But pull it closer too. You can just stay on the floor.
It might mainly just pick up your voice though. It's gonna sound kind of like your background audio.
Bet.
Wait, I think it'll fall off that. Yeah, with the bass.
You want me to open it up, or?
It's in Alexa. It don't got that much bass.
Yeah.
Mine does. My Alexa be bumping. Oh, he feeling it.
Tell me what you want, I got it. We been popping shit all weekend long. I'm just trying to. That nigga, they crazy. I'm just trying to get a piece. I'm just trying to get a piece. Break down all the peas, yeah. Roll up all the trees, yeah. Smoking all the leaves, yeah. Bitch, you wanna play them games, then you gotta leave, yeah. I been outside with the thieves, I been outside with the gang. Rolling loud, we do our thing. I'm a star, yeah. I'm a star, yeah. We go hard, yeah. Break the broad, yeah. I go abroad, yeah. Now we taking off to Mars, yeah. Like some superstars, yeah. What you want? I got it, like I want it, yeah.
Hey, hold up. Hey. Made it that while, then I doubled up. Got Henny in my double cup. These niggas keep on talking on me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Niggas say they gonna bring me down, but big and giving up. Niggas say they out of luck. I just had to double up. Niggas say they got a figure four. How you go figure, bro? Niggas say they got like 6 figures. I got like triggers though. Niggas couldn't slime with me. They was never slime with me. I gotta watch all these niggas cause they ain't on time with me. Niggas say they double cross when niggas never shot a shot. Shoot to win. These niggas pop, but niggas just shoot the loss. Niggas never fuck with me, they never could. Niggas say I put that boy in pack, I'm smoking every wood. I'm good like every hood. Niggas never ever. Hold on, nah,
And they
fuck.
never would. Pulling out the stick, I got the wood. Bitches on my dick, she love the wood. No, I'm going hard, I know you wish you could. Man, I'm playing games. Roll the dice, I slay the game. I don't give a fuck what these lames say. I've been going hard off the payment since day one. If you niggas wanna say something, you should just say
Got
something.
money like elastic. Ooh, the beat ended.
That was cool.
Yeah, money like elastic.
That was
These
dope, that
bitches
was
fake.
dope.
They got all that plastic.
That was dope. That was dope. That was hard.
Ooh, y'all want more?
Yeah, we need one more. One
Yeah,
more,
one more,
bro.
one
We
more.
need one more.
Hey, it's Kingpri, Richhart. I know you like the way we do it.
Money like Coke, Benny, nigga. I got, I shot him. Ooh, I got, shot a movie. I shot a movie with your heart, bitch. I'm going for 4. Niggas say they wanna shoot and ball, but no, they couldn't score. If I fuck that once one time and then I'll kick it to the door, niggas nah. I bet your heart broke. I bet you looking sore, bitch. I'll put you in the pack. You know I am really Zach Mack. Niggas say they wanna slide with me, but ain't finna attack. Niggas say they really fuck with me. I'll smoke you like a black. Niggas tripping like a fiend, like they just puffing on the crack. I don't care, it was never fair. I fuck that bitch, I pull her hair. Say you want the truth from me, I told that bitch to choose a dare. Niggas couldn't slide with me, I speaking like a different language. Niggas say they fuck with on that bitch, she got a different slang. She be giving different brain. Hopping team to team, she hopping on a different team. Niggas say they whipping in the limo tinted limousine. Niggas say they got the shit, but no, they couldn't fuck with me. I'm eating, bitch, I'm hungry. These niggas say they slide, but bitch, I'm sliding to attack. Fuck your bitch, I'll break her back, and then I'm sliding in right back. Niggas say they transform up in this bitch like Megatron. I call that bitch a fucking whore and cut her off. I did her wrong. Niggas say they really did this shit. I'm really, hold up, bitch. I'm a glitching this niggas. They trucking the deal out of porn. These trigger these niggas, this bitches, these hoes and sluts. Fucking your bitch and I'm just giving up. Niggas talk shit, but I'm busting the nut. Fucking your bitch and you ain't giving up. Niggas talk shit, but I feel like a bomb no freezing. These niggas ain't never they sneezing. I feel like these bitches is heaving. I fucking that bitch and I tell that little bitch that she leaving. Say that she really don't want it. I shoot like a nugget. Know that my niggas is plugging. Know that my niggas is demons. Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all niggas is stupid and drugging. I got this shit.
He did the whole beat. He
Damn.
did the whole beat.
He did the whole beat, bro.
I don't even need to hop on.
Nah,
Bro, that's how he gets. That's how he do it though.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Y'all wanna shout out your Instagram? Where can they find you?
So go follow me on IG, Kingpri, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
Oh, yeah.
I have some misfunctions with this.
We're changing that ASAP.
But go look my shit up. It's Kingpri55 though. I had a little mishap with the IG, but you can find me at Kingpri.
Richhart_21. Y'all niggas know the move. You know, Zach Mack. That's really who I am. You know, but Richhart_21. Like I said, if you don't go, dropping September 30th. You know, y'all better go bump that shit. It's on the way.
Stardom coming out October 26th. Y'all be ready for the EPs, man.
Swear to God.
And where do you guys be dropping your music at?
All platforms.
So mine's gonna be for sure, definitely on SoundCloud and YouTube for sure. So.
Oh yeah.
All platforms.
That was dope. That's the wrap though. That was hard. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir,
That was
man.
dope.
Thank you, bro.
For the worst guys, you don't want no problems. Doing worse now, that's exactly how we solve it. Hope you learn now, that's the concept of evolving. We're the worst guys, spin the block like it's
Want to pick me up, so I keep leaning to the drugs. And I think it's kind of crazy how my best friend is the plug. And the pack so